Hey folks, this is Bob from BusaBob's Garage, and today I'm working on a Honda 70. It's a 1970 model Trail 70, and I'm going to show you how to remove the cam and the lifters from the head. So I've already taken the head off of the bike, and this is the cam gear right here. And as you can see, valves, exhaust valve, and intake. And here we have the intake port for the carburetor and the exhaust port for the muffler. Okay. And the first thing you have to do here, and I've already loosened this up, by the way, and I have this stuff out, but I just wanted to show this in case anybody wants to remove the cam and the lifters. In order to get these off, you have to use a 17mm socket, and these are the valve covers, and there is an O-ring in there, so if you do any work on the head, you're probably going to want to replace that O-ring. Okay, and inside here we have some valve adjusters, and I'm not going to get into the valve adjustment today. I just want to show you how to get this cam out. Okay, and over on this side, sorry for all the movement of the camera, but over on this side there's a couple of holes for the pins for the lifters, and what you want to do is, I believe this is an 8mm bolt if I'm not mistaken, but you want to get the right size bolt. These are threaded, and if you put the bolt in, you can pull that pin right out. Okay. Same thing on the second one. Insert the bolt. You only have to go in a couple of threads. They should be pretty easy to get out once you get that gasket out of there. Alright, now the lifters are loose. And you just pull them out from the center. Okay? Take the second lifter out. You may want to remember what side they came out of. Okay, now the cam, you're going to have to turn the cam. Again, I'm trying to shoot this while I'm holding the camera, but you're going to have to turn this cam as you're pulling it out. And the cam lobes will overcome a couple of notches. Sorry, I'm trying to focus the camera while I'm doing this. Okay, maybe you can see that cam lobe. There we go. And then finally the race for the cam, or the journal, I guess. So anyway, the cam is all the way out of there, and if you do want to inspect your valves, now would be the time to do it. You need a valve compressor and compress the spring and get the keepers out of there, and it should Once you get the keepers out, the spring will come out and you should be able to pull the valves right out. So anyway, the assembly of this thing is exactly the opposite of the way you took it out. So you have to index the cam. Really sorry for the focus on the camera. Okay, I've got the journals in there. Rocker number 1. Rocker number 2. And then when you're putting the pins back in, you'll have to do some alignment. But anyway, you get the idea. Just put the pins back in and it's ready to go, and then you can apply your new gaskets and put the valve covers back on, and everything should be good to go.